Hard and desperate times do throw up unusual people who become folk heroes, loved and hated. In Maryport, it was a club-footed stranger from the slums of Glasgow called Johnny Rafferty. People say that he was a beggar from Glasgow on the square with a tin can and a little dog. Some people say it was a little monkey. Yeah. Whatever the truth, it was in 1926, the year of the general strike. He was young and bitter and a communist. He sold the Workers' Weekly on the streets with its motto, fight and fight like hell. He formed a shoe repairing cooperative and then a cafe owned by the unemployed themselves. It is now a betting shop. John McCarran said that they used to have a cigarette called Four Aces. And if you smoked so many hundreds of thousands of these cigarettes and collected the coupons, you'd get a free overcoat. All the lads rallied round because Rafferty was very scruffy, he hadn't got a proper overcoat, always in rags. So all the lads switched their cigarettes and smoked Four Aces until they got the coupons and then presented Rafferty with an overcoat, which he then got ripped at some demonstration, some riot. Then came the war, and the cooperative cafe became Rafferty's cafe. And suddenly, perhaps willy-nilly, he prospered and bought himself a large house. And John McCarran says he had a Rolls Royce, an old Rolls Royce. Though other people reckon it was a Buick, but he had this old big car. He was still a communist, but they say he was very sour in his later years. He's remembered because he was there at every trouble spot during that time, with this bitterness and this venom and this voice. He was around. This is the only memorial, I suppose, this little picture.
Now, where's that young boy? Where's the boy?
Miss Annie Robinson, MBE JP.
I've been teaching since the mid-1920s. So I've taught many, many generations indeed.
Now retired, but still furiously active for Maryport and its people.
They've stood up to everything. They've stood up to the storms, to the unemployment. Oh, we have stories I could go on telling you for hours.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
They were so independent.
Santa Claus will come along, riding on his sleigh.
They were people of great spirit.
Hurrah for good old Santa Claus, hurrah for Christmas Day.
Maryport was known in every port in the world.
Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to that earthly light. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All gone now.
Once 100 men worked in this foundry, now only 30.